the stargazers. Oh my god, that looks really weird. I'm a magician, but you can call me Aster. Welcome back to IWAKURA ARIA and welcome back to Aster channel. How is everybody? She's here! Yes, everybody, thank you very much for your patience with me, as always. OBS got an update, and it looks weird. That's why I said something weird. That was weird. Hello, everybody! How are you? How has everybody been while I've been away? I've been a little all over the place, health-wise. I've, not been super healthy lately, but that's the norm with me. So, it is what it is. Good evening, Aster. How's your day? My day's been okay. How has everybody's day been? Oh no! Don't worry, it's usual stuff for me. I'm always... I don't know, I'm never at like 100% health. See, here's the thing. When you become a VTuber, you automatically get inflicted with VTuber disease. And that's why your OCs are always taking these massive hiatuses. It's because we all get universal debuff. Saw your coffin videos, love of voice acting, figured I might come. Thank you so much! Thank you for sticking around, I appreciate that. Hope you feel better now. I'm getting better. I feel well enough to stream, at least. VTuber ailments. Yeah, very true. Get well soon, Aster. Thank you. Everybody say hi to Mugman. Be careful about using your phone. VTuber nerf. I don't care much for cozy games. Pokemon Pokopia is like a crap combination of Pokemon / Animal Crossing / Minecraft. Send help. I've heard a lot of good stuff about Pokopia. I don't know if I'll actually play it. So, the VTuber downside, very true. So, before we begin, game. I have dinner. I have a very depressing bowl of ramen. And I'm going to eat it first before we begin. The disastrous case of VTuberculosis. Holy shit, that's so funny. Depressive. Eh? I've never crashed my car. Help. I'm sorry. How are you feeling, Aster? Today better? A bit better, yeah. Oh, depressive as in like my ramen bowl. Yes, there's nothing here. Aster. Yeah, go get tea. I have my tea with me. Thank you very much. For the health improvement, yes. That's right! Wait! No, I don't have my tea with me. I thought I had it in a bottle, but I don't. Guys, I think Fan crashed his car. Don't worry, Mugman will be okay. Surely, Mugman is super responsible. I'm not over VTuberculosis. That's really funny. Thank you, Kylie. You're the funniest on this planet. Oh, it is about dinner time. At least over here it is. What is everybody having for dinner? I'll leave then, Aster. What? Why? Wait, did I not say hi to you? Hi. Joke. Mugman is the most responsible. Very true. Pancakes with strawberry jam? That sounds super yummy. I have my grandpa's spaghetti? Hell yeah. Meow. Hello. I'm in the hospital bed, but I lived. Bruh. It was. She used banana in the batter, so it was nice and fruity. Ooh, banana pancakes and then strawberry jam. Sounds yummy. I ate a really good steak I cooked. Ooh. My dinner's tacos. Mmm.
I just had Tyson mango spicy chicken. Hell yeah. Pulled pork sandwich. Bro, all of us are having such yummy food. Eating pizza? Very real.
But yeah, I am, I don't have much else to say.
Eating with Ren stream. I'm actually just having a mukbang. Nothing, yay.
What? Mimi, you need to eat.
I put the best spices on it, it was fire. Oh my god, that sounds yummy. Ooh! So, yesterday, I had shrimp scampi for the first time. It was super yummy. Holy. Here's the thing, right? My mother really likes shrimp scampi. And I'm not crazy about shrimp. Like, I don't know, something about shrimp is just not very compatible with me. But I tried it. I tried the shrimp scampi because there was like a shrimp place and I saw that they had shrimp scampi on the menu and I was like, maybe I go see what all the fuss is about. And it was pretty good. Any opinions on Italian food? It's better in Italy. I've been. Italian food is pretty good. Also, Italian people are pretty nice. I just arrived. What is she eating right now? I'm eating ramen. Eating ramen before I start. I could not stop eating all the bolognese and carbonara spaghettis. Ooh. Ooh. One of my friends, like a little bit ago. So she's Spanish. And we were talking about like VTubers and stuff. And she said that her favorite VTuber was Laura Pantera. And so I like checked out a couple of her, like some of her content, and her voice is so lovely. I love her accent. And she like every so often she posts like even though she's like a VTuber, like she mostly streams like art. But then like since she's Italian, and she literally like makes shorts with Italian food recipes, which is so cute. I've been tempted to try some of them, but I'm not crazy about tomatoes, and I'm not and I don't eat meat. I only eat fish. So what's the channel name? I want to take a look at it. Oh gosh, I'll have to spell it. Raora space Panthera. Laura Pantera. She's from Hololive. A pescatarian then. Yep, that's me. I like eating ramen bricks. You mean you like eating raw ramen? I kind of get it. Listen, I had a friend, an acquaintance, who she like tried raw ramen on stream. Or like in a video? Question mark? I don't know. It's been so long. It's been close to 10 years now that I think about it. Wow, that was a long time ago. But she tried it on stream. In a video. And she was like, this is really good. And I was like, ain't no way. Food and Yuri? We have achieved heaven. Very true. Bro, am I gonna get is the notification gonna appear on the stream? This is so cringe. Wait. There it is. We have achieved heaven. Woohoo! They're actually snack chips that are crushed dry ramen bits. I used to eat it raw. Yeah. Actually, not just bricks. I usually air fry them now, but air fry? You air fry raw ramen? What is there to fry? Isn't it like just 4 minutes at 400 degrees gets the edges crispy? Almost 8 a.m. I'm gonna have kangaroo and veggies for breakfast with a big cup of milk. I didn't know that existed. Huh. I didn't know you ate kangaroo. Some people use butter, but I think that's overkill. Huh. Have you ever eaten your french fries with mayo? Nope. I don't know. I've tried... I like spicy mayo. I like Japanese mayo. I've never tried mayo over here because the way that people talk about it makes me nervous. Also, I'm not crazy about french fries in general, also. I don't know. I'm not crazy about anything that's made with potatoes. Okay, if we're doing quick food takes, hear this. Ooh. You have piqued my interest. Hear it out. Chick-fil-A sauce and Cheez-Its. Eh? Eh? I haven't been to Chick-fil-A in like several years. Aster, don't judge me. It's okay. Let's say you don't have bread, but you still have cheese, like the flat kind, and butter. If you put butter on cheese and then roll it up, would you eat it as a snack? I don't think so. I don't know. That sounds a little too... It sounds like too much fat. I don't know. That's like eating bread and rice. It's like putting, yeah, rice on bread. It's just all carbs, you know? Feels the same thing. It's all fat. Plain cheese on butter? No, butter on plain cheese. That's so much for me. Tastes like deer, I think, but a little more metallic. Oh, kangaroo? Just plain cheese with butter? Nah, man. I think I would need a little bit of bread. That is indeed, though. You fit the bill of a hot food take. You definitely nailed it. Okay. I am done with my ramen. So, I'm gonna run to the kitchen, put the bowl away, because if I leave it in here, the whole room starts to stink, and I can't have that. So I will be... Hold on, mate. I'll be right back, okay? I'll be super speedy, I promise.
Hello, I'm back. Thank you everybody for your patience. I took longer than I thought. Because I was grabbing my tea. Okay. Aster, hi! Hello, Mimi! Okay, we are officially half an hour into the stream. And we haven't started the game yet. So speed? Yeah, that was super speedy, bro. Nobody's faster than me. Alright. Alright, everybody. Alright, it's gonna take me a little bit to find my narration voice again. Like usual. Audit it? There we go. I'm okay with it taking long. Thank you. Y'all are so kind to me. Okay. Now, let us begin. So, last time... It's just each school, so her voice, I guess. Yeah. So, last time, on IWAKURA ARIA, our protagonist, Itsuko Kitagawa, she was invited to become a maid for the Iwakura household. So she's like a maid and like housekeeper. And the dad is like doing some like weird experiments on his daughter. Aria's dad, his name is Amane. Amane is doing some weird things to Aria. Probably selling her body parts or something. He was selling her blood. Or like her blood was everywhere. She's sick. And Aria's just weird. There is some yuri budding in between Itsuko and Aria. And that's about where we were. Of course, us as the protagonists, we don't know anything about the weird shit. We just have seen some weird stuff. Oh yes, and Aria and Itsuko are close because Itsuko knows how to draw, and Aria has a big appreciation for art. So, let us begin. This isn't good. The party is getting ready to start, and I'm still really sleepy. Just like Amane said they would, guests were coming over to the residence day after day. On the first day, I got a little swept up in the festive atmosphere, but it soon dawned on me that with more people coming, it meant that cleaning up and keeping the place tidy would be that much harder. And I soon found myself yearning for the residents to be quiet again. What part of the game is this? This is the... I mean, if you played this game before, this is the part where, yeah, we're getting all of these, like, visitors, like, literally day after day. To top it all off, I've been having bad dreams lately. There we go. For 2 nights in a row now, I've been woken up in the middle of the night by the sound of a baby crying, knowing full well there's no baby here. I don't feel like I'm overworking myself right now, but with the quiet life I've had, it makes me wonder if I can keep up with this. Itsuko? Miss Aria, is it already time? No, not yet. I just came to see how you were doing. How I'm doing? You looked kind of tired there. You should get some rest today if you don't feel well. Do you have a fever? Her cold finger pressed against my face, sending a chill down my spine. Cheeks are really warm, Ichiko. I don't think so. I think it just feels that way because your hands are cold. That's right! Aria might be like some weird, like, ghost thing. Like, specter thing. That's right. She had this thing going on with her where she, like, she can't move because her body's so cold. Like, her body's cold enough that we think she's dead. That's right, that's right. And so she takes, like, a warm bath every morning to get moving again. Oh, you think so? Some kind of undead? Yeah. I do. Besides, you're the one we should be worrying about. You have to meet with so many guests every day. Is she a lizard? Wait. That'd be kind of funny if that was the twist. Like, if the twist was that she's, like, not human at all, and that's why her body fluctuates like that. Are you doing okay? I get so worried every single day about what would happen if I went to wake you when you were freezing cold like that again. Oh my, you were that worried about me. That's just how my body is. It has nothing to do with how tired I am. Sometimes I just have days like that. For what it's worth, our plans for this week are no big deal to me. I'm quite used to meeting with people, you know. Even still. Day in and day out, all I ever see are high society men in fancy suits and expensive-looking accessories. There's a lot of foreigners amongst them, too. Their high-class atmosphere just makes me feel really awkward, so I'm constantly bowing around them. Don't you get nervous, being surrounded by men in suits like that? No, I'm not nervous at all. Besides, it's not like they're troubling themselves and trying to talk to me. All I have to do is be present. The only thing they care about is my face and my body. That alone makes them happy, which makes my father's job all the easier. If you think about it like that, it doesn't sound so bad, right?
That's so depressing. Jesus.
Well, I guess when you put it that way...
Yeah, your body. Yeah, that's weird. Literal or figurative.
Right? Like, I don't know, after that first scene where she was like...
I don't know, it was like her and her dad. He was like, oh, am I pushing you too far? And she's moaning. It's like,
I don't know. That's right. You really don't need to worry. It's honestly harder on the ones who are trying to curry favor with us. She's so incredible. I heard her say things that I never in all my life could imagine myself saying. But I found myself deeply moved by all of this coming from her beautiful face. Is this 18 plus, by the way? No. I don't stream 18 plus games. Like, I might, let me specify. There are games that I have played that have, like, 18 plus patches, but I never play with those patches on. Does this deal with mature topics? Yes. But I wouldn't call it 18 plus. I'm pretty sure, like, you know, games that are explicit like that aren't even allowed on, like, either YouTube or Twitch, so... But I don't know what it is. Something about what she said there... Oh, by the way, this game doesn't have an 18 plus patch, so there's no, like... You know? It felt more like groaning from pain to me, but I may be hoping for the best. No, yeah, like... I don't know, I don't know if that was actually voiced in the original. I kind of just did like a vague moan, but I don't know what it would actually be. Welcome in, Tekion. Nice icon. Oh, it's Sei. Ichiko. Sei.
Wow, it feels really weird to see the two of them together like this. Sorry for bothering you. It's a pleasure to see you as always, Miss Aria. I'm Sei.
Yes, nice to see you. What's going on? Anything I can help with?
You bet. I was wondering if you could help me in the kitchen? If you have time, of course.
Of course, but... Miss Aria is still getting ready. I'm fine. You're more needed in the kitchen right now, so you should go help them. Got it. If you need anything, please call for me. Sure, I'll do that.
Thanks, Ichiko. Excuse us, Miss Aria. Sorry to grab you while you were having a conversation. The dishes and cutlery we're supposed to use today have been in storage for a while, so they're a little dusty.
What's cutlery?
Oh, she probably used the word, like, again, this is the same thing I was bringing up last time. She probably used the word katorari, which is like, you know, to a girl who grew up in Japan is like, in this time, in 1960? I don't know, she probably doesn't know the word. She was also super poor, so I guess it would make sense. You know, like spoons and forks and stuff.
I see.
That was probably just tough to translate.
We just need to wash and polish all of this, right?
Yeah, if you could take care of that, it'd be a huge help. Anyway, with that aside, forgive me for how loud it's gonna be in the kitchen today. Loud in the kitchen. Let's go!
What are you doing, dumbass? I told you that the carrots were say. Bro, what the fuck does that mean? Oh, shut up, old man. This thickness is fine. Alright, shithead, give me that!
See? Told you it'd be loud. Today flashed me a wry smile that was rather unlike her. Up until yesterday, I'd only ever seen Sui and a few other employees around here, but I guess they had to call in some help with how many people are coming over. Oh nice, a CG! Is that your dad, Sui? Oh gosh, what was the hide button? Chao, oh, no. What was it to hide?
Bro, where is it?
Text window on off, it's X.
It is. I like how the guys don't have faces.
Yep, my dad and my older brother.
Come on, see? You should tell him too. If he keeps this crap up, he's never gonna take over the shop. How many times do I have to tell you, old man? I have no desire to do that whatsoever.
Hey, can you calm down a bit? Ugh, you guys are so embarrassing. You see Ichiko here, don't ya? You gonna greet her or what?
Huh? Oh, it's Ichiko! Nice to meet you. I'm Sui's father.
Nice to meet you too. I'm Ichiko Kitagawa. I started working here last month.
Sui told me all about you. You're a hard worker, ain't ya?
Is this the same artist as the house in Fata Morgana? It looks familiar. I don't know. I've been avoiding looking up stuff about this game because supposedly the spoilers are like super rampant. So,
Thank you for being so nice to my little girl. Ever since this one graduated from middle school, she never has time to see her old classmates. She was going on and on about how she was so happy that she made a good friend her own age.
oh, come on, you're embarrassing me. Cute. Jeez, look how uncomfortable you made Ichiko. Stupid dad. See, I always felt like she was the bright and cheerful older sister type, even though we're the same age. But seeing her with her family like this, I could see her cute childish side too. It's quite refreshing.
Oh, that reminds me. Have you talked to the Yasuda family's son yet?
What? No, I haven't.
You kidding me? I told you that you needed to talk to him. You should go to movies together, remember?
I told you already,
Hey, can you talk some sense into her, Ichiko? Our produce supplier's oldest son is like head over heels in love with her, but she always acts so high and mighty about it.
Leave Ichiko out of this, weirdo. You're such a pain.
Ouch! The kitchen's no place for your bickering. You have carrots to prep.
Jeez. This sucks. My face can't help but light up watching the three of them interact. Makes me wonder if Sui's always like this when she's with her family. They're so bright and fun. I understand Sui's personality all the better now that I met her dad. But still... seeing Sui able to laugh like this in an environment that I'm not familiar with makes me feel a little lonely. Maybe I'm just used to it always being only the two of us. It's only natural that Sui would have all kinds of people in her life. It just feels kinda weird.
Ichiko! Sorry I left all this to you. Does that fork still need to be polished?
Welcome in, Sky. Yeah, but don't worry. I'll be fine on my own. Besides, you should be helping your family out.
Oh, come on, they're fine. I already did what they needed from me.
Okay. In that case, I'd love your help.
You got it! So yeah, seems like you two have a good thing going on.
You too?
You and Arya, I mean. I got the feeling that things are going well, so I was pretty relieved. I know it's weird to say this now, but I think this is the first time I spoke to her from that close of a distance. I knew she was beautiful, but seeing her up close, she was even more beautiful than I imagined, so I got kind of awkward there.
I know the feeling. It still catches me off guard sometimes, even now. For what it's worth, I don't think you were awkward at all, see?
Seriously? I didn't say anything off-putting?
Not at all.
Oh, thank goodness. But you know, being that beautiful must be tough for her. She probably has a legion of guys that want to marry her.
Mary?
Mary? Our pro tag is so... Itsuko! Oh, she's so funny. Actually, I should write it here. There we go.
Mary. Marriage.
Mugman! Do you and Arya ever talk about that kind of stuff?
No, not at all. But it seems like a lot of the people Mr. Amane has over to the house are work associates. However, thinking back to what Arya mentioned, she did say that a lot of these people are coming to see her. Could it be that today's party is also functioning as some sort of matchmaking event?
Oh, it's Akari. Oh gosh.
Ichiko. Oh, Miss Yoshino. Nice to see you.
Our guests have arrived, so could you help tend to them?
Sure, I'll be right there. Hey, Dad, the guests are here!
Okie dokie.
Let's give it our best today, Ichiko. Yeah, I'll see you later. When did this become so... As I left the kitchen, I spotted guests who had arrived early, already chatting it up with drinks in hand.
Can you go around and collect any empty glasses you see?
No problem. I wonder if Miss Arya has come downstairs yet. I stretched my neck a bit to get a better view as I scanned the room for her. That's when I spotted her, standing near the entranceway. I never thought about the idea of Miss Arya getting married until Sui mentioned it. Maybe that's because most of the people who come visit are older men, though I didn't think it was the atmosphere for something like that. With so many people coming today, I wonder if things are going to be any different. The people blocking my view gradually dispersed. Then, Arya came fully into my view. Miss Arya. The men standing around her were all leaning in towards her. Then, there was another group just casually standing around, waiting their turn. All of this just to lay their eyes on her, almost as if they were peeping on her. What a bunch of creeps! This intense feeling of disgust began to bubble over inside me. It's like they're appraising her. Gross! She's the damn lady of the house, and they know that. Do they think they're being discreet or something? Ugh, what a bunch of idiots. I wish they'd just get away from her.
She's so much more graceful than I could ever be. Oof.
Miss Arya. It was only for a second. But that smile she secretly flashed was directed at me. I know it. Maybe I'm the stupid one. Standing here by myself, getting all bent out of shape. As far as Miss Arya is concerned, this is just a job. It's like everyone is fawning over her and practically tripping over themselves just to get her to notice them. But I don't think she cares. Not even a little bit. It's honestly harder on the ones who are trying to curry favor with us. When I played back Aria's words in my mind, I instantly felt much better. That makes me so sad. Like, on one hand, I kind of get it. It's like, you know, she's the young lady of this esteemed house. And like, so I guess she's like used to being looked at like that. And on one hand, like, if it's just looks, then I can kind of get why she can be so relaxed about it. That said, I guess it's weird to ask, like, how does she feel about it? She probably, yeah, just as Ichiko said, she probably just doesn't care. It's just interesting. Gonna go eat. See you in a bit, Jonathan. Time to get to work. About an hour passed since that moment, and I found myself heading from the very busy first floor up to the much quieter second floor. I'd been so busy making sure all the cleaning and tidying up was ready in the entranceway and dining room, which resulted in the second floor getting a little neglected. The staff downstairs said that they had everything under control, so I figured now was a good time to get to it. I have to go to Amane's room, so let's go to Adia's room first.
How am I supposed to say that?
You can really smell the herbs in the potpourri when you get up close to it. Ichiko's room. I like this room, but it just feels a little dreary. At the very least, I'd like to spruce it up with some flowers, but the roses Miss Aria gave me have already wilted. They probably won't last for very long until autumn. Wow, these are canvases used for oil painting. There's 3 of them here. Incredible. It wasn't just lip service. Miss Aria and Mr. Amane really do support me. I'm so happy. I can't wait to start painting something. That's cute. They actually made her an atelier. That's nice. There's a black stain between the tiles. Is it mold? No. Ink? No? What could it be? Is this even here before? I always give everything a proper cleaning, but I never noticed this. Got it out. What a huge bed. I wonder how comfortable it is. Maybe I could sneak under the covers and lie on it for a little while. Who am I kidding? I'm getting way too nervous just lying on top of it. I need to stop messing around and just change the sheets already.
She's so funny.
Oh, he left the back window open. I'll go ahead and close that. Nice and cool inside the bathroom. I wish I could just sit here for a little while. Is there gonna be horror? I don't think so. Okay, I think that's all the dialogue then. Let's go to Amane's room. I always worry about how much I should clean Mr. Amane's room. He hasn't ever mentioned anything specific, so I guess there's nothing that I absolutely shouldn't touch, right? Thank you for the stretch! I will take a stretch. This idea plays in my mind as I wipe down the display shelf. Unshrimp thyself. You're right. I am no longer a shrimp. Oh, this ceramic container on the back of the shelf is just like the one in the drawing room. That one had an umbilical cord in it, so I really wonder what could possibly be inside this one. Just a little peek should be fine. With my curiosity getting the best of me, I reached my hand toward the back of the shelf. Maybe this one has Mr. Amane's umbilical cord in it. I wryly smiled as this silly thought played out in my mind. And when I open the lid... Is this cloth? No, wait. They're little socks. A baby would wear ones like this. They're kinda dirty. Thank you for the hydrate. I will have some water. I slightly jumped in shock as the sound of a crying baby I heard play out in my dreams recently echoed in my head once again. Something feels really off about that dream, but I'm sure these are socks from when Arya was just an infant. I'll see you later, Eddie. I hope you can watch the VOD. Take care! Still, why does he have these placed all around the house? Does he just like to take trips down memory lane every so often? I know Mr. Amane likes to dote on Miss Arya, but even still, this feels like a bit much. Or maybe this is more common than I realize. Anything else in Amane's room? Oh? I don't remember seeing a wooden box on his desk before. What's that smell? Whoa, it's stuffed full of expensive-looking cigars. So Mr. Amane smokes cigars. I never realized that. Anything else? This is all the same. Okay, let's check the guest room one more time and then we'll quit moving. Okay, it's all the same. Okay. Stop moving. Yes. I wonder if everything's going okay downstairs. I took a deep breath, then leaned my head over to take a look downstairs. I could hear music, people laughing and having a good time, and the sounds of the staff walking around. Seems like the party will be going on for a while still. I wonder what time it's supposed to end. There's gonna be quite a bit of cleaning that I'll need to do before I go to bed. There's no reason for me to just wait around, so I might as well continue cleaning the second floor. That's right, I still need to clean her dressing room. Maybe it's because there's a lot of clothes packed in here, but her dressing room really tends to collect dust quite easily. That's interesting. I know they told me that I don't have to clean in here, but after that conversation we had the day she dressed me up, I've been vacuuming in here whenever I have the opportunity. Although, I feel like it'd be good to occasionally take all the clothes out and wipe down the dresses too.
That hall stage is so weird to me. The doors are so close together. I think it's just a really big, like, upstairs hallway. Like, I feel like it's very wide. I noticed that too. It was like a room. The hallway was like a room. It's huge.
And again, I feel like that'd take forever. As I looked around inside here, the images of all the laughing and smiling guests began to flash in my mind.
Did they have vacuums in the 1960s? Did they? Wait, that's a good question. Wait. Because this sounds like an electric vacuum. Wait. What year was the vacuum invented? (1901). Hey. A vacuum cleaner. History. So manual vacuums. The first one existed in 1860. Wow! The end of the 19th century saw the introduction of powered cleaners, though early types used some variation of blowing air to clean instead of suction. Yeah. That's so cool. Extremely on time accurate, yeah.
Welcome in, Zavila.
Useful things I learned watching you stream. All this while the vacuum plays. Yeah, you're right.
All this stuff in here is from those people, huh? When I thought about it now, all the excitement I felt when I came into this room was zapped away in an instant. However... It's honestly harder on the ones who are trying to curry favor with us. Thinking about it yet again, I'm starting to feel like that may not be the case. Beautiful things will always remain beautiful, no matter who gave them to you. But still, no matter how expensive these things may be, they will never be able to buy their way into her heart. Thinking about Miss Aria just makes me want to see her again. I think I'll go back downstairs once I wrap things up here. Before I even realized it, my hand had completely stopped pushing the vacuum cleaner. At the bottom of the wardrobe, where all her beautiful clothes were lined up, I noticed a pink ribbon sticking out from one of the drawers. I wonder if she has any clothes in there too. There we go. What's this? It was filled with dolls and building block toys that she must have played with when she was little. There were some other toys lined up in front of those as well. How adorable! These must mean a lot to her, huh? They're so clean and nothing on them is broken. She must have taken really good care of these. I wonder what Miss Aria was like when she was little. No, but I can't imagine her being shorter than me. I wonder if she was tall for her age when she was little too. Was there a time in her life when she had a squishy, round little face? I could feel the smile on my face as I let my mind wander on the subject. Then I gently pick up one of the dolls. Oh, that ribbon was for this little one's hair. That's when I noticed what was previously hidden underneath the doll I was holding. It was a tin can with a colorful flower pattern. See, here's the thing. Last time, we looked in here and it was like, ooh, there's something shiny in here. You know what it fucking was? Fucking nothing. Like, what was it? It was like a hair clip or something. It was totally innocuous. Like, I was like, ooh, it's a gun. It's scissors. No, it was just like, it was like sparkly shoes or something. Like, I'm not concerned about this closet, okay? I think anytime that it's like, ooh, there's something suspicious in this closet, it's just gonna be nothing. Did she keep toys in this? There's definitely something in there. I wonder what it could be. However, there were no toys inside. Only some paper boxes that looked like they were for some kind of medication. Oh, it's a medicine box, not a toy box. I couldn't help but feel a little disappointed as I reached my hand in. Come to think of it, I've never actually seen Miss Aria take any medication, but with her condition, maybe this is something she takes only in emergencies? If that were the case, it would have been nice to be told about it, so I could help her if something ever happened. Let's see, what medication is this?
Birth control.
Give birth only when the time is right for you.
What in the world is birth control?
When the time is right?
You just go, oh, my poor girl. You don't know anything about the world. Oh my god. Because she's been fucking... She doesn't have fucking parents, bro. Okay, so she has birth control, so... See, I was kind of hoping that it wouldn't go this route, you know? I was like, oh, maybe he's experimenting on her. Like, I hope he's not, like, her dad isn't just...
You know?
That sucks. That sucks.
There's a way to give birth. Only when you want to? I just saw something that I was definitely not supposed to see. My hands trembled as I placed the box back exactly where I found it. So this medicine makes it so that you can't have kids?
Wait, watch all of her, like, her whole sickness and stuff just be, like, side effects of taking BC.
If she has something like this, then that means Miss Aria is... Does that mean she's doing these kinds of things with the guests who are here?
Was I just completely off the mark?
Oh, it's just looking.
No? I mean, not like there's anything wrong with that! Girl! What do you mean? Oh my god. Ichiko! Second, she doesn't! Oh, she doesn't know anything. Oh my god.
I could understand the idea behind it. But even still, my stomach was churning and I felt like I was gonna be sick. Ugh, no. I don't want to imagine her doing something like that. All of those guests who are so much older than us. To think of her doing that with one of them is...
Wait.
Are?
Wait, hold on. Hold on, I'm thinking. Wait, just a second. Each school has been dreaming of, like, babies and stuff, right? So what if, like, each school actually is the one, like what I don't know, what if she's getting, like, put, like, unconscious or something, right? And then it's happening to her, and the BC is for her. Because her dreaming about a baby is weird. Like, that's weird.
It's all so upsetting. It makes me sick to my stomach.
It could be Arya. It could just be, like, totally...
What was that sound just now? Was that Mr. Amane in the next room? My heart was already making noises I wished it weren't making. And after that jump scare, I could barely catch my breath. I just need to get out of here. I really don't want to be in this room anymore. I scurried out into the hallway as I fervorously wiped the sweat from my forehead. That's when I saw Amane coming out of his room.
You were so scary, dude. The dots are connected and I don't like it. I'm so nervous, person! You have no idea! Oh my god. Is it you? Is it you? Because that scene was weird. Okay, the BC was open too, right? Like, okay, what if it's like just as a precaution and Arya's not actually doing any of these things with the men? See, that thought crossed my mind. I'm pretty sure it was open, wasn't it? Like, because it had like tape on it. Which means that like, it's been opened before. And then they had to tape it shut again.
He didn't seem to notice me as he made his way back down the stairs. It looked like he was carrying some small package.
Yeah, the tape was ripped. Yeah, so it's been opened. So somebody here is using it.
Maybe he just came up to grab something. Now that I was back out in the open, I felt like I could breathe easier again. But I still had this heavy feeling in my chest and throat, and I just couldn't get myself to calm down at all. It's all that medicine's fault. Thank you, Jake, for the lyric. But is that really it? There's more to it. Something else. Oh, thank you for dinner. I have dinner now.
I think y'all solved the game a bit.
Oh, don't say that. No spoilers. It's okay. I'm just taking all of the clues that I can get. As if I was being drawn in by this strange sense of uneasiness, I suddenly found myself making my way over to Amane's room. Something doesn't feel right.
Wait, there was an umbilical cord. And tiny shoes. And like, so we thought that those might be Arya's, but what if they're not? Oh boy, I can't wait for Ichiko to completely avoid talking about it and pretend she doesn't know about it in front of Arya. Bro, Ichiko's not gonna ask about shit. Dead baby? Yeah, maybe. Like, maybe there was a dead one, or maybe, like, I don't know, maybe... This is really scary to think about, but what if Arya has given birth already?
どうかな? Could it be? Nothing felt strange at all when I came in here earlier to clean up.
Maybe it's just rich people practices, but what do I know? Bro, I can see it! Bro, Ichiko's so... She just has not had any interaction with, like, anybody in the world. aside from like the young kids at the orphanage, so she doesn't know anything. Maybe Arya's giving body parts. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, that was a theory that we like established, but now we have like definitive, like we have birth control there. So, was that Judge? The baby crying noise. I miss him. I hope he's doing okay. Is he in the street?
I have no idea what I'm even looking for, so I sincerely doubt that I'll find it. Still, I wanted to see if there was anything to this weird feeling I had, so I started scanning the entire room. I looked over the flashy wallpaper and the thick wooden bookshelves filled with rows of books.
Birth control. Yes, you missed. We went into Arya's closet and there was open birth control in there. So somebody is using birth control.
My eyes were slowly gazing around at all the books when suddenly one of them caught my eye. Wait, this is... Knew it. It's the missing 4th volume. JC Posthumous Works, Volume 4.
Ooh, is the Iwakura house in here? Ooh, there's gonna be some big secret. Please, 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 please.
That was that series of books by the architect I found in the study the day after I arrived here. These were written by the person who supposedly designed this residence, but I couldn't find the 4th volume back when I originally looked at them. I guess he had it in here all along. Then I guess this volume must have... Phone's ringing. Oh, what should I do? Maybe Mr. Hamane will come back. I need to meet this somehow. Okay. Hello! You've reached the Kitagawa orphanage! Oops. Sorry. Guess I dialed the wrong number. Yeesh. Wait, why in the world did I say orphanage? More importantly, though... Feeling overwhelmed with guilt for going in his room to do something besides cleaning, I timidly peeked out the door into the hallway. Thankfully, there were no signs of Amane making his way back. I almost forgot about it, but I was really curious to see if I was right about the contents of Volume 4. If my intuition is correct... About the theory that Ichiko's pregnant, though. Why would men make advances on her if she's less present and Arya spends more time around them? So, here's the thing. I think Amane probably did it. I don't know. Cause, like... I don't know. Do you think it's a twist story or a tragic story? I think it's both. What if she couldn't give birth because she's so sickly, but she wanted to? I kind of hope that, you know, her wanting to give birth is, like, not an element in this story. They're 16, both of them, so... I knew it. Just like I thought there would be, there was a blueprint of the residence. There it is! A blueprint! Along with some photos of the outside of the building. Ooh, let's find their secret basement where they're doing the weird surgeries! Somebody made a lot of notes in pencil. I wonder if Mr. Amane wrote these. Hang on, this isn't... in Japanese. This area on the 1st floor seems like the drawing room. This is the layout of the 2nd floor. Yeah, that's the bathroom next to the stairs. There's the guest room, the altar room. That's now my room. Then there's Miss Arya's room next to mine. I don't think it was ever specified that Arya was 16, just that she's the same age as Ichiko. I think one of them was specified to be 16, and since they're the same age. As I traced along the paper with my finger, I suddenly stopped cold. Sui was. Oh, okay. The room next... Oh, I mean, but Sui is also said to be the same age as the rest of them. We said that today, so... The room next to Arya's, that's now the dressing room. What's next to that? According to the blueprints, in the space next to the dressing room, there should be a room about the same size as the former altar room. Next to that is the master bedroom, which would now be Mr. Amane's room. What's going on here? Is there really a whole other room between Mr. Amane's room and the dressing room? I went back into the hallway to look for any trace of this room. I look at these walls every single day, so there's no way I wouldn't notice it. Of course, there's no door there. That damn corner. You think it's like... Oh, y'all can't see my cursor, so... Yeah. It's in the blueprints, but maybe it was never actually built. But if there really was one... At that moment, a little bell went off in my head. It was the exact same sound I heard when I was in the dressing room before. I just thought it was Mr. Amane, especially since the sound came not from the direction of Miss Aria's room, but rather the direction of his room. It also sounded like it was really close. I guess there really is another room next to the dressing room.
It's behind the shelf!
If Mr. Amane was really in there earlier, there must be a proper entrance somewhere. It's behind the mirror! Once I was able to deduce what was going on, my curiosity was absolutely surging to the point where it completely overtook my entire thought process. If this were a ninja movie, something would reveal a secret rotating wall. No good. Okay, then I guess I'll try pushing the bookshelf. I tried a bunch of different things, hoping something would work, but neither the wall nor the bookshelf budged. I finally found the book, but I think my luck might have run out. I feel like I'm close, though. I racked my brain, trying to think of a way to approach the problem. That's when I made eye contact with myself in the mirror. Ha ha ha! Seeing myself there in my clean, wrinkle-free maid's uniform gave me a chance to finally calm down a bit. What in the world am I doing?
Last time a mansion was this mysterious, it was Luigi's.
Snooping around in the room of the person who hired me and has taken such good care of me. That self-reflection was cut short in the blink of an eye. Is this a fingerprint? In that moment, my eyes fixated on a stain on the corner of the mirror. I leaned in for a closer look. It looks like Amane could have touched this spot. This is a full-length mirror, after all, so maybe... Feeling around the area where the fingerprint was, my finger slipped into a small groove. Here it is! Oh. It opened.
Maybe they just used this area for storage. Girl, we have a storage room. What are you talking about? You've been in there. Oh my god, she's so stupid. Oh my god, we're so fucked. Oh my god, Alan, we are so fucked. Having absolutely no idea what could be inside. I took my first steps into the room.
I took a small step forward, then another, and then another sliding door appeared. I gently opened it to find a space that had no windows, which made it pitch black in there. See you later, Davila. I need a light switch. Oh, there's one.
We found the torture room! Oh my god. What the hell, dude?
Huh?
Oh my god! This room's insane! What the hell is this? Okay, there's so many different types of knives here! What the hell? There's swords, and hammers, and rope? And 3 shotguns for some reason, which is insane. What do you need 3 shotguns for? No, yeah. Like, what do we need 3? There's only 2 people living in this house. Also, my family brought me dinner part 2. I'm a little too full for this, but I will eat it to be grateful anyway. 1 to shoot, the other 2 to reload. That's unreal. They're demon hunters, hopefully. They could be, I guess. This is so weird. Fade to black? Why? Oh, we made it to chapter 2. Why did we fade to black? Okay, well, that's the end of a chapter, so I'm gonna eat my second dinner, question mark, I guess? The more the better. Time skip. Why did we get a time skip? Man, I wish we could have investigated the room! What about second breakfast? No. This is unreal. I'm like, So we saw the surgery room, question mark. What the hell? What are they doing in that room? Okay, I hope each school has some stuff to say. I get the feeling each school will have a lot to say about it in her brain now that she's in the safety of her room. That's true. You know, she might have seen that and been like, oh, what the hell? And then just ran out, which I can't blame her for. What if something happened to each school in the torture room? Therefore, the reason for the time skip. Wait, wouldn't it be so funny? Hold on. If my theory is correct, hold on. If she doesn't talk about it here, my theory gains a lot of credence that it's happening to her, to each school. And then the BC is for her. We'll see in a second. Girl, what did you get yourself into? Bro, she was just a little orphan girl. She just wanted a job, bro. Are they knocking her out in that theory? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go for 1 second and put my dinner away. I will be right back. Thank you everybody for your patience.
Hi, I'm back. Hello, everybody. Thank you for waiting. Yes!
This really helped me complete most of my homework and not fall asleep instead, by the way. Thank you so much. I'm happy to hear that. Hell yeah. Welcome back. Thank you. Ha! Okay. Alright, hold on. Let me have some tea. We behaving? Yeah, I noticed. Welcome back, Chief. Thank you, Kylie. Alright. I could hear the sound of a clock ticking in the distance. Thank you for the stretch. Glancing down at my watch, I saw that it was already past 1 in the morning. I wonder if they're already asleep.
Good work today, Ichiko. Sorry it's gotten so late. Today's party went quite well for us. So much so that I won't be able to take a break anytime soon. But that's just how it goes. They say that you need to strike while the iron is hot. I need to make some phone calls before I call it a day. I will leave the rest to you. Good night, Ichiko. See you tomorrow.
A few hours ago, Amane smiled at me in the same kind, gentle way he always did, and I returned a smile in kind. The shocking sensation I felt in my face from earlier still lingered. Ever since I found that strange, hidden room connected to Amane's room, I couldn't really calm myself down. What was with that room? There were these big guns, not to mention the knives and rope. I turned off the lights, shut the door, and wiped the fingerprints from the mirror. I couldn't have taken more than 10 seconds. The image of those lethal weapons was burned into my mind, not to mention the incredibly strange bed that was in there. That room is definitely no storage area. Is that part of Mr. Amane's room too? I wonder if Miss Aria even knows about it. If she does... Suddenly, an awful image of her lying on that very bed played out in my mind. Her being hidden away in a terrible place like that is just...
I have terrible news for you.
Yeah, there it is. Ugh. I don't know what's going on anymore. Fear, disgust, that feeling of now knowing something that I definitely shouldn't know, it all came together and wrapped itself around me. Should I just pretend that I don't know anything and start work tomorrow like nothing ever happened? No way. Can never pull that off. Jeez, that was loud. I want to get out of here. Quickly, as fast as I can. I hastily gathered up my belongings, which were exactly the same ones I originally came here with. I left the perfume Arya gave me in the drawer. I then held my breath as I left the room. The security guard will be around, so there's no way I can go through the main gate. I'll just have to cut through the garden for now. If I get to the edge of this property, I'm sure there's a wall or fence I'll be able to climb. What's that smell? I didn't know where it was coming from, but it was hanging in the air around this whole area. It had a bitter, smoky smell, like leaves being burnt. But it also had this peculiar mellow note of honey. There's someone really close by. I hid myself in the shadows of the flower beds and checked my surroundings. Girl's got a good sniffer. She's always had a sensitive nose. Looking over through the glass into the sunroom, I could see outlines of people moving around.
It's 1 a.m. What are y'all doing?
There's also someone over by the fountain.
What is he doing here?
It's Mr. Amane. I guess I was smelling the cigar earlier. Hey, aren't you going to give me any reward for everything I did tonight?
Aren't you the greedy one? But that's exactly what is so cute about you.
No, Mr. Amane, that tickles.
You're kidding. Those two were lovers all along?
I don't have time to care about that. I have to get out of here, fast.
Are we... Okay, so we're more concerned with Amane fucking his secretary. But we don't care about the people moving inside the house? Listen, I also kind of don't give a fuck that Amane is fucking his secretary. Is Amane weird or alright? We don't know.
He's suspicious. Well, we haven't seen him do anything, but he's just...
I mean, I don't know. He has a secret room connected to his room that has guns and knives and shit in it. So I guess we would classify him as weird.
I'm so glad they didn't notice me. I'll just head in the opposite direction of where Mr. Amane is. It might be faster to head around to the kitchen and find the closest wall. Who's huffing and puffing? Ugh. Is there a security guard here? Is he taking a smoke break? Ugh, this really sucks. Now where in the world should I go?
Hey, you! What are you doing out here in this hour?
Nothing!
Hey, wait! Fuck.
Let me go! Please let me go!
Shut up! Now show me your bag, thief! We work here, bro. We're not stealing anything.
No, give it back! I'm not some thief!
Ichiko?
Mr. Amane?
What are you doing? Let her go, Kakeshita. Are you sure? It looked like she was trying to sneak out. She might have stolen something. I don't care. Just put her down. If you say so, then I'll put her down. My goodness. What is going on here? Especially at this hour. Are you okay, Ichiko?
You found me. Now what am I gonna do?
Ichiko?
As Amane peered over me, the image of those guns flashed in my mind. My heart was pounding like crazy. If I say something wrong, there could be some really dire consequences. Well, you know, I can't do my job well, and I feel so pathetic. I guess this was only natural, seeing how I've been constantly scolded everywhere I went since I was a kid. Even though nothing was really coming to mind, one after the other, a bunch of plausible, mostly believable excuses just started pouring out of my mouth. Is he not buying it? I figured it'd probably be better than me sitting here in silence.
Ichiko? Get the fuck away from me. We received lots of gifts today. I know it's quite late, but would you come inside with me? Back up! Go away! It was just before 2 in the morning. Back up, sir. Genuinely. Get the fuck away from her. I know what you're doing to your daughter. It was just before 2 in the morning. Back, I say! Wait, could somebody send the fencing emoji? Yeah! Biddy! You get me! It was just before 2 in the morning. Not even an hour had passed since I tried to escape from this place, and now I'm right back inside the residence. I could see the dining room tables still haven't been fully cleaned yet from the breakfast room. Maybe he felt bad for not outwardly appreciating the work I do, but either way, it seems like one of the excuses I conjured up in that moment did the trick. This is wonderful. You should try some too, Ichiko. It's grape juice, made by a wine vineyard in Osaka. Amane looked over me and narrowed his eyes as if he was concerned about something, then handed me the glass. You really are doing a great job each and every day, Ichiko. I was even talking with Akari today about how lucky I felt to have a housemaid like you working here.
Oh, no. I really haven't done anything special.
Ah, but what you do for us is actually quite important. To see you feeling a lack of confidence in what you provide, I feel like I really let you down. I've been so very busy, and I took your hard work for granted. For me to not even notice that it was driving you to the point where you would want to run away, I am truly sorry.
He looked so solemn, like he genuinely regretted it. I instinctively lowered my head when I saw how sincere he looked. Oh, this is so hard. My chest is stinging. I'm not really overworked every day, so there's no way he could notice a situation that doesn't even exist. Yet he's still taking responsibility and making a genuine apology. There's nobody else out there who treats me as sincerely as Mr. Amane does. Even if I did leave, where in the world was I going to go? That hidden room must have been for security or something. That's the only rational answer I can come up with.
Girl, you're so fucked. Oh my god, girl, you're such a victim. You're so fucked. No. Okay. Are we serious?
Yet, I'm the one getting totally freaked out, searching for things all over the house. I'm the one who's messed up.
Girl! You found a secret. Okay. This girl found a secret room with knives and guns and shit in it, and she's like, I don't know, I think he's fine. As that fear and confusion began to subside, my blood ran cold over the impulsive decision I made.
I'm sorry. I was really irresponsible, trying to run away like that. I honestly don't even know what I was thinking.
You have nothing to apologize for. Yet you're working way too hard in an environment that you weren't used to. But what am I to do? When I think about how you must have been feeling, I can't help but wonder if I was wrong to stop you.
Not at all. I'm really sorry for doing something so ungrateful. I was being really stupid. You granted me the opportunity to work in such a wonderful place, and yet I tried to run away without saying a single word.
Ichiko. Aria adores you, you know. You would be very grateful if you would continue to stay and work here.
Are you really okay with that?
Of course. However, I'm still going to be quite busy for a while. I won't be able to let you have a vacation right away.
I don't need any vacations!
Why the fuck would you say that? That simply won't do.
But
Things should start calming down a bit once summer is over. If you can just bear with us until then, you'll be able to take a long vacation after. Yeah, that was fucking weird. Why did he pause like that?
for a moment, it looked like half of Amane's face started twitching. I'm not sure if he was in pain, but he suddenly started pressing his head against his temple.
Oh, if you would excuse me, Ichiko, I just have to go cure whatever monster is about to split out of my head.
Are you okay, Mr. Amane?
After I take all of your blood! Bro, I could see it. Yes. Sorry about that. I guess I'm just a little tired.
Amane always had this air of elegance, and never once showed signs that he was feeling tired, not even for a fraction of a second. Yet now, he was frowning like he was in pain. Seeing him like that made the guilt I felt inside well up so much, I thought I was going to burst. Mr. Amane. I have plenty of freedom as is, and I don't care if a vacation is still a long way off. So please allow me to continue to work here.
Are you really okay with that, Ichiko?
Of course I am.
If that is how you feel, I have no reason to refuse you.
Thank you so much. My goodness. That guard hadn't stopped me. I don't think there'd been any way he would let me stay here again. Hello, chump.
I almost forgot. Would you mind waiting here for just a moment?
Amane left his seat, then came back to the breakfast room shortly after that.
What the fuck was he doing? Yeah, get the fuck away from me! Thank you again as always. I'll be counting on you going forward.
An envelope? What's this? Wait, is this money? I tilted my head and peered inside, where I saw 2 crisp, brand new 10,000 yen bills.
Whoa! In the 1960s, that's a lot of money. Holy shit. Ah, that's your first month's salary. 1 month's salary? That's insane.
Wow. Hello, Sheldon. It hasn't even been a full month yet, so why? I feel like it's been a while since I've seen you. I hope you're doing alright.
You're working hard every day, so I wanted to give you the money you've earned a little early. Besides, I was originally planning on giving this to you tomorrow anyway.
But I feel like this is more than I thought I'd be getting.
Consider it a little extra something to retain such a talented worker.
He looked at me with a bit of a playful smile. This was a salary that you typically see for a college-educated civil servant. At my last job, I wasn't even getting 10,000 yen after my dormitory fees were deducted.
It looks like we'll have those art supplies ready soon. I would be very happy if that's something you can enjoy as part of your time working here.
The sun began to rise, and thus it was the start of a new day.
Girl. Did she drink the juice yet? I don't know. AKA, I know you were in the torture room, so I'm attempting to sell you out. I don't know. He might know, considering she wiped away the fingerprints. Like, those might have been there intentionally. So, you know, he would notice if, like, somebody tried to, like, wipe them away. I don't know. I'm just suspicious of the whole thing. You have to step away here and there to keep an eye on Soup. Don't worry about it. I don't know.
That is weird.
Okay.
Standing in front of that mirror again, I no longer felt the fear I once did. Discovering a scene like that really knocked me for a loop.
That's an interesting way to translate that.
But I need to remember that they're incredibly rich. Maybe it's just a precaution in case they had a home invader or something. If Mr. Amane had something that he was really trying to keep hidden, you'd think he'd be more vigilant.
I kind of see what she means by that. It sounds distorted, or is that just me? I think that's just you. Or it might be my filter on it. Here, let me turn the game down and that should improve it. Specifically on my end. That should help with the distortion. There we go. Let me know if it's still distorted, though.
At this point, thinking about what might have happened to me if I really did run away is more terrifying.
Girl!
I wonder if I should tell...
if I should tell Mr. Amane that I found the hidden room. No! No! Do not tell him that! Plugging you into my surround sound system, bass boosted magician, let's go. Holy shit, let's go. Let me know how I sound.
But then again, if he asks me how I found it...
Exactly! I think the wise choice would be to just keep quiet for now. Thank you!
If I can pretend that I don't know, then I should never have to worry about it.
Denial is a river in Egypt. Hey, hi, Sif.
As long as I don't tell them, I can act like I've never seen anything. If I don't tell anyone, not even Miss Aria, then... It seems like the moon will be obscured by clouds again tonight.
I can... Aria knows about it. It's okay. You can tell her.
But thankfully, the rainy season should be over by next week.
I can't wait to show you our Midsummer's Garden, Nichiko.
Aria, who'd been resting in her room all day, probably because she was worn out from yesterday, said this as she looked out the window. I just need to pretend that I don't know anything.
Hey, Miss Aria, I promise I don't know anything about your secret room with the knives and the guns on the wall. Nothing.
About both the room and the medication.
That's true. We also have to oh my god, we have so many secrets. Bro, just tell her. She'll explain it to you, I promise.
If I just pretend that nothing happened, then surely we will enjoy a nice, beautiful summer.
Ichiko? Arya suddenly turned to face me, and just as quickly, I looked away from her. That medicine. I glanced over at the door to the dressing room, and in that moment, all of those awful feelings from that night began bubbling up in my stomach. Oh, come on, stupid Ichiko. Need to get my act together. Will you be going to bed soon? I think so. I've been lying down all day though, so I don't think I'll be able to sleep just yet. Maybe I'll start to feel sleepy once I unwind a bit. Come here, Ichiko. I want you to rub my legs a bit. I was standing all day yesterday, though my calves are quite stiff.
I'm really not sure what I'm supposed to do.
Whatever you want. Just try. Arya then moved over to the edge of the bed and let her legs hang down. Still very confused, I kneeled down in front of her. Does that hurt? No. Keep going.
It's pretty sweet how much Arya trusts Ichiko with handling her. Very true. I think Arya does, like... I think even beyond Arya appreciating Ichiko's art, I think she appreciates her as a human being. Initially, I was skeptical of that. But... I don't know, after you brought that up, it's like, yeah, you know, I'm pretty sure, like, Ichiko's... I don't know if Ichiko's seen Arya naked at this point, but I mean, you know, she knows about, like, a lot about Arya's condition. But I think they're both kind of, keeping secrets from each other, though. But I think at some point they'll share them all with each other.
Her thin, white legs felt like they'd snap if I applied too much pressure. Her skin was smooth, cold, and soft to the touch. She's never asked me to do something like this before, so why now? Just touching her like this felt so good that I thought my brain was going to melt. So down bad. That sensation was so extremely unpleasant that I just can't accept it. She should just have some guy do this for her.
Are you serious? This is not real. What the hell? Oh my god, Ichiko's just so ignorant. I'm sorry. Ichiko saw birth control once and was like, damn, so she's fucking a bunch of dudes.
The heat burning inside me slowly crept up into my chest, spreading all the way into my heart. I hate this. Hurts. I'm hot and I just feel so weird. It makes me sick. I can feel Arya's gaze, looking down on me. But I never looked back up at her, not until she told me that she had enough.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Just the sadness of like Compet and then seeing fucking Amane. Oh my god. The worst she could say is no. Heterosexuality, that's weird. Yeah. This is all yours, Ichiko. You have no use for any of this, so please use it however you like, to your heart's content.
3 days have passed since that night. Once the morning rain stopped, the sky began to clear up, and the sun finally came back out. Brand new art supplies that came in boxes of all shapes and sizes were piled up on the table in the guest room. This is made in Japan?
That's right. I still made sure to get the French ones as well, so you will have both of them. I think it was during the week that Ichiko first came to the residence. This British vocal group came to Japan, and the entire country was incredibly excited about it. Apparently, they used a bunch of paints and materials from an art supply store in Ginza and made some paintings at their hotel. Everyone was talking about it. It appears they used a certain type of watercolor, but I heard that the quality of their oil paints is excellent. So, I tasked them with procuring some new ones.
You went through all of that trouble to get a new set?
Indeed. That story really piqued my interest when I heard about it. Aria did tell me to get the best possible supplies after all.
Brand new paints, brushes, palettes, all prepared just for me. Just looking at the boxes made my heart skip a beat. Just hope I'll be able to use all of this properly. This is my first time working with oils, and they got me such incredible supplies.
Mother, what is this? I believe that is an oil container.
Oil container.
No worries. I have a book for you that should help.
Oil painting for beginners.
I hope that it can be of some use to you.
Hey, Ichiko, is there something that you really want to paint? Really want to paint? That's a good question. I can only think of drawing people, but I feel like that'll be probably really difficult.
In that case, maybe you can start with some flowers or scenery? The rainy season is definitely over by now. If it's nice outside tomorrow, why don't we walk around the garden and get some inspiration? That's a great idea. If you're going out too, Aria, be careful not to get too much sun.
Come on, father, I know that. This isn't my first summer, you know?
Wait, Amane is Aria's dad? Yeah, they have the same last name, Iwakura.
You're right. But you know, I just wanted to remind you.
I guess I'll be walking around with Miss Aria.
It's not like I hate her now or anything like that.
But ever since then, I can't seem to look her in the eye anymore. I don't want to look, so my eyes just reflexively look away now.
Unreal.
And here I was, waiting and waiting for the rainy season to end. This is kind of depressing.
Name makes sense.
I guess the rain really did let up yesterday. Now we can finally go back outside.
Aria squints her eyes in total satisfaction as the light pierces through the glass window.
Yes, the rainy season really has ended.
It's so childish of me to keep thinking about something like that. I know that I just need to get over it already. I know. I get it, but... The ground might still be wet. Is that okay?
Yes, as long as I watch my step, I'll be just fine. Right, of course. Are you coming, Ichiko?
It's not like I could just shake my head when she asked me that. I reluctantly nodded, and seeing that, Aria stepped out of the sunroom. Something was off about the direction we were heading. We were walking in the total opposite direction of the garden. Miss Aria, where are you going?
To grab some parasols.
Oh, I can take care of that.
Come along with me then. I'll need you to wait for a little while, though.
We need to wait.
Wonder what she's doing in there.
She told me to wait in the dressing room, and while I've been here for about 10 minutes already, there was still no sign of Aria. Cleaning helps keep me distracted, but just sitting around like this makes me start to feel uneasy. It's all because Aria's in the same place as that stupid medicine.
I wonder if she opened the box.
Ah, jeez, I really don't want to think about it.
unrelated, but your Arya voice is especially satisfying to listen to. It sounds mature, but she also has that excited whimsy anytime she talks to Itsuko. Yeah, that's the vibe that I'm going for. I think... I don't know, I wanted her to sound pretty, but she also just absolutely loves Itsuko, so... She's so cool, isn't she? Thank you, baby. Welcome in, Pookie! Will I never feel better about all this if I just keep pretending that I don't know anything? If I could just get myself to believe with all my heart that it has nothing to do with me, then maybe it won't be such a big deal anymore. Still, why do I feel so betrayed? Okay, I kind of get it. But also, being... I don't think Ichiko realizes that she's probably jealous. Ichiko thinks she's jealous because Arya's getting, quote, action. But, I sincerely doubt that the action, quote, is consensual, and that's why it feels weird. Was it because I convinced myself that she was pure and clean? I kind of hope that it wasn't that. What in the world was I expecting of her when she's nothing more than my employer's daughter? Ichiko's so funny. She's... Oh my god, she's so ignorant. Besides, I'm... Ichiko? Well, does it look good on me? Look at her dress! Oh my god! It looks so good on her! What in the world was I expecting? Her skirt swayed ever so slightly. Her sweet beauty was enough to take your breath away. I've wanted to try wearing this dress for a while now. Look! Isn't this embroidery gorgeous? Yes, very much so. She must be kidding. As if something wouldn't suit her. I had no idea green could be such a beautiful color. The elegant colors and designs are a perfect match for her crystal-like clear skin and shiny black hair. I felt so superficial for getting so easily distracted by all the other beautiful decorations every time I walked to the dressing room. But... Look, the zipper in the back still isn't fully zipped up. Can you get that for me? After saying this, she diffidently began to turn her back towards me and leaned forward a bit. The opening in the fabric left by the unfastened zipper revealed her pale skin. Why is she so beautiful? So this is a weird theory that I have, but Arya has a lot of beauty marks. She has one on her face, she has one on her neck, and now we see that she has one on her back. I think she also has one like on her chest. That's just, I don't know, that feels like a lot to me. And so I'm wondering if they're like the remains of like injection sites, which is a very weird and specific theory, but I am wondering about it. Astro conspiracy theory time. That's been me this entire stream. Her dainty backbone was faintly visible. Dainty backbone! And she had a small mole on her right shoulder. Just looking at her like this, I could feel an intense heat rising up from my throat. My face is burning up. I feel so dizzy. Ichiko? Is there something on my back? I can't see back there, so I thought you might have seen something so awful that it left you speechless. Speaking of beauty marks, there's this theory where their place would show you where you were kissed in your past life. Yeah, that's like, I'm wondering something like that, where instead of like it being kissed, it's like kissed in like a different way, with like something bad. Is it a wound? A birthmark? No, that's not... This is an insane choice. Your backbone is beautiful, your mole is cute. Oh. What the hell
hell? Can I not say both of these? First of all, and second of all, what the hell difference does this make? These are both the wrong answers. First one feels more gay. Oh yeah.
Your backbone is beautiful. I couldn't help but stare.
Backbone?
You can see it a little bit. It's so thin and straight. Even the bumps are evenly spaced.
Girl who's never seen a backbone before. I guess mine isn't like this now that I think about it. I have scoliosis. So your finger is so warm, Ichiko. Is she bringing her finger down her backbone? That's insane. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to touch.
It's fine. I've never had someone compliment my spine before, you know. I can have a little more confidence now thanks to that.
I'll get you zipped up.
Thanks.
Oh, I see how this works. It has pretty buttons that are meant to hide the zipper. What an elaborate design.
It would probably take about 2 hours to put on by yourself, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. I don't even know if my fingers would be able to reach the buttons. Okay, there you go. Now let me just straighten out this bunched up fabric here.
Oh, thank you. Can I look in the mirror now? So there's armpit and feet people. Each goes a spine person. Spine person is insane. It kinda is. That's so funny. She's so pretty. Green looks really good on her. In general, it's interesting seeing her in darker colors. I like it.
As I nodded, she walked over to the mirror. She then started gently swinging her hips from side to side.
Ichiko, you are so...
Her dress gracefully flowed along as she moved.
I don't... I'm sorry, Ichiko, I don't think she's doing that on purpose. I think it's called walking.
Everyone always says that white looks good on me. But honestly, I really like green.
She's so pretty.
I could see her smiling at me through the mirror. Her cute yet sexy expression quickly brought me back to reality.
Ichiko! I'm sorry, I keep giggling at everything she says. It's so funny.
I have to head to bed now. Have a good night, Aster. Good night, Mimi. I wonder how many people have seen Miss Aria smile like this before. With that thought in mind, I could feel the pain from my stomach starting to burn up again.
Consider Ichiko that you are the only one, because I think that is the case. Also, even if it isn't, like, who cares? She's so unsubtle. Genuinely.
The sun was beaming down into the garden today, having chased away the rain from yesterday. The ground hasn't quite fully dried out yet, and the air was quite moist and humid. That parasol must be pretty heavy. Seeing her like this reminds me of just how tall she is. Arya had her arms fully stretched out in an attempt to prevent her from getting sunburned, but gradually began to drop them down a bit. Stretched out. I think walking around with that heavy parasol may have been more grueling than she initially thought. I'd offered to carry it for her, but then I'd have to stand. It seems like you have something that's bothering you, Ichiko. Did you get a bug bite? Please make sure to tell me if you did. Oh, no. That's not it. Arya seemed perplexed as I flashed her a wry little smile and turned away from her to face forward. I feel like we walked far enough, but I don't know how much farther she plans on going. How far back does this garden go anyway?
Yeah, fuck this guy. Yeah, man, there's something up with him. I don't know what it is. Ooh, what do you mean he was just staring at you? Like, man, whatever.
As I aimlessly looked around the massive garden, I spotted the gardener again. He was looking over at me.
He always is. He's just a freak.
Miss Aria? What is it? How long has the gardener been working here?
Gardener? Why do you ask?
Oh, I was just curious. I was wondering if he hates me or something, since he's always watching me.
What does he do? He stares! It's weird.
That's...
He just always has a mean look on his face. I don't know much about him other than his name, but I can tell you that he's been making that exact same face ever since the day I met him.
Oh, okay. Maybe I don't need to worry so much?
Why is the gardener moaning?
His eyes suddenly grew wide as he watched us stop to talk. Oh, he's coming over here. What's going on?
Hello? Eh? I don't know. Y'all are saying stand in front? I don't know. I think I'm leaning more towards hide behind, actually. Not because I think he's more out for us than he is for her, but coward. The stake is your girlfriend's life. I don't think she's gonna die. Okay. I will be courageous then.
Sorry.
Ichiko?
I hastily stepped in front of Arya, and the gardener marched right up to me and looked down at me with a menacing look in his eyes.
What do you want? That's not going to help.
Huh?
Do you not see that the sunlight is hitting Lady Arya's arms? Hold the damn umbrella properly for her. She could easily get burned like that.
Burned? What does he think a little sunlight's gonna do? Still, when I turned around to look at her, I did notice that Arya's arm was looking a little red. Oh, my goodness, I'm so sorry. Does it hurt?
Come on now, I'm fine. My skin just gets red much easier than it does for most people. Don't worry about it. Come on, let's go.
Wait, your parasol! Miss Arya, is your arm really okay?
You were amazing, Ichiko. You stepped forward and stood so tall.
Arya looked very happy as she smiled and pulled on my arm that was holding the parasol.
Huh. So I guess protecting her was the right option, but I don't think... Was he a red herring?
I don't know. Now that you mention it, I could kind of see it.
She's proud of Ichiko, let's go! We did get something good out of that though, yeah.
After walking around the garden for a bit, we came upon some flowers in full bloom. What's this flower?
Those are dahlias.
Dahlias. They're absolutely beautiful. The colors are so vivid. They just totally capture your attention. Each and every petal feels like it's alive. I want to try doing an oil painting of these.
How wonderful. I'm sure it'll turn out beautiful.
I just hope I'll be able to do them justice. But... should I paint one flower up close or draw the whole bunch of them? I wonder which one will look better. Would you mind if I did some sketches?
Not at all. Go ahead.
The ground is pretty dry around here. If we lay a towel down, it should be fine. Would you mind sitting here for a bit?
How about you?
I want to be able to draw the entire scene, so I'll be standing here.
She wants to be close to us, doesn't she?
This should be a good spot.
Oh, I guess we walked off.
Aw, how pretty! What's that in the background? Like a door? A secret hatch?
Let's see. The atmosphere is great, but since I'm working with oils, it might be better to paint a single flower. I want to showcase what makes the flower itself so appealing, so I think it'd probably make more sense to focus on the centerpiece of the painting first. As ideas flowed through my mind, I began to draw the blooming dahlias and beautiful scenery in my sketchbook. That's when... Suddenly, my eyes became fixated on an entrance that had somehow blended into the scenery. What is that? A shed?
It looks like it's like on the ground.
Miss Aria? What is it? What is that entrance over there?
Entrance? Oh, that's an air raid shelter. It was built during the war. Okay.
Oh, an air raid shelter. This place was built during the Taisho era after all. When I was a kid, I always heard that Tokyo was reduced to burnt rubble in the air raids. But this whole place somehow managed to make it out totally unscathed. Rich people are so lucky.
How does it look? Did you finish?
Yes. I ended up focusing more on the background than the flowers, but...
If you're done, come sit down with me.
I'm fine. I wouldn't want you to feel cramped.
I don't care if it's cramped. Come on already. Sit next to me.
Don't pull me so hard. She flashed a satisfied grin once I was firmly sitting at eye level, then grabbed my wrist as she urged me to show her my sketchbook. Welcome in, Ink! Her long, black hair danced in the gentle summer breeze. She smells just like she always does.
How needy of her.
It's a sweet scent that throws my heart into disarray, and one that I've kept away from for days now.
How fascinating. Sometimes your art makes me feel like it's moving. It's so strange. It's almost like you managed to capture the atmosphere of a place. Are you going to create your oil painting just like this?
Oh, not quite. I thought it would be better to make the flowers bigger, and that focusing on one single motif would be better for practicing with oil paints.
Right. I can't wait to see it. Wonder how your dahlias will look once they're on canvas.
With that said, Arya turned to face me.
Oh, Arya's theme.
She looked at me so closely that our noses practically touched as I saw my reflection in her eyes. I can't breathe.
Ichiko?
I'm sorry.
What's wrong? Why are you apologizing?
Because...
Oh dear, I'm over here, Ichiko. Look me in the eyes when you talk to me.
She gently brushed her finger against my cheek as she teased me a little. Her cold fingertip felt really nice. No, this isn't right. I felt sick.
Ichiko?
I instinctively turned my face as that strong sense of rejection came back with a vengeance.
This is self-inflicted.
I don't want her touching me like that. Like I'm used to it.
Hey.
No, please stop.
Ichiko? Are you angry? What about?
I'm not angry. I just don't like what you were just doing. Unlike you, Miss Aria, I don't have much experience with that kind of thing.
What the hell did you just say to her? That's insane! Why the hell would she say that?
Experience? What do you mean by that?
Hearing her thorny response, it dawned on me that I just said something incredibly judgmental.
Character development.
That's it. Once something is said, there's no taking it back.
What do you mean? It sure feels like you're trying to call me a slut. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, they're gonna fight!
No, that's not what I meant.
Then what exactly do you mean? Answer me, Ichiko!
The tense atmosphere made me fearfully look up at her. That's when I noticed that, well, everything she said was strongly worded. Peering into her eyes, it looked like she was hurt.
Of course she is!
What should I do? What should I say?
Ichiko?
It's no use. I just can't blurt out any lies when I look at her like that. I'm so sorry. I saw it. Your box with the medicine.
Box with the medicine?
The medicine that makes it so you can't have kids.
I'm nervous. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Right now? Thank you for the $2 ink. That medicine. I could have sworn that I tucked that away in the very back of the drawer.
I'm so sorry.
Unbelievable. You almost got yourself kicked out once before, and it appears that you haven't learned your lesson.
I am really, truly sorry, but there was this doll's ribbon.
You're really going to try and make excuses at this point?
No, I'm not. I'm sorry.
Sheesh. Could this be why you've been acting so distant lately?
Huh?
I'd completely forgotten about that stuff until this very moment. My father forced me to keep that around, you know. He knew he wouldn't be able to stop me if I ever decided to have relations with someone, so he totally insisted that I keep it around. Isn't it totally overbearing? I don't know. I think she's lying.
Oh, really? So that means you never...
But wasn't it open? Honestly, Ichiko, has that been on your mind this whole time?
No, it hasn't.
You're the one who's been doing something nasty here, Ichiko. Despite that, you're the one who's been looking down on me. It's unbelievable.
That's not it. It's just that you...
Huh? What about me?
Well, you know... I honestly don't really understand it myself. It's just... when I think of you doing that with someone else, it just fills me with this incredibly awful feeling. I know that doing the deed is not a bad thing. Despite that, it just feels so awful. No matter what I do, I just can't make these feelings stop. I'm so sorry. I'm sure you must feel totally disgusted by me. I've done one awful thing after another.
I wonder about that. Because I'm not really upset, though.
What?
I mean, it's so funny. I don't think there's anyone else like you who can so honestly express their feelings, even though they don't have them all figured out.
Really? Is that a good thing?
Who knows? But it's fine. I can understand how you got so confused, so I'll forgive you this time. Don't make any more baseless assumptions about me. I have no reluctance when it comes to interacting with men, but I've never once thought of them as anything more than a house guest. There are some attractive people, but I'm just not interested in them. I'm certain that will never change.
She said this as she looked up at the partly cloudy skies from beneath her parasol. if that's the case, if she'll never be interested in men, then what kind of person... I almost let the question that was building in my mind slip out, but instead just pretended that I understood what she meant. But there was a wave of excitement building in my heart as I secretly replayed her words in my head over and over again. Yuri! Aster, your High Lady accent is both very beautiful and handsome, by the way. I love hearing Arya talk. Thank you! I don't know, that voice is inspired by both Hanakana, a Japanese voice actress, and then also another Japanese voice actress, Hayami Saori. The two of them both have these really pretty voices. Aster, can I drop a random question? Hi, Soju. Yeah, sure. What's up? What are the chances of her being ace? Arya? I don't know. Her keeping the BC makes me wonder if, like, if you want to put it on this man a Happy Meal, who would you want on there? Urara. This is peak Yuri, if I do say so myself. This is really good. Nazo-nazo-shi! It's so mysterious. The next day, she was wondering how I was going to paint this. How am I supposed to know? Hydrate? Yes, thank you. It's for my project. Ace Arya would be a very unique character, but I doubt personally. Yeah, I don't know, that's just me. I don't know, she's like, oh, my dad is super overbearing about it, but why the fuck would he be waltzing into her closet to check for her birth control over and over? Very weird. Now another random question, burgers or nuggets? Me? I don't eat either. I don't eat meat. I'd been on cloud 9 ever since then, but reality smacked me upside the head with a blank white canvas that I was facing for the first time. No, something just feels off. The excitement I felt as I put the paints on my palette quickly changed into utter bewilderment when I started applying them over my charcoal sketch. The texture and the way the colors work is completely different from watercolors. I know it should be obvious, but if I don't treat this as something completely different from anything else I've done, it's gonna drive me crazy. Looking at how deeply I colored the petals made me really miss watercolors and how they easily produce soft colors. Watercolors are really pleasant, yeah. I need to properly read up on all this. Not just about the tools, but how to actually paint, too. At this rate, I feel like I'd never be able to create anything Miss Arya will like. I did start feeling a little better once I realized that if I don't like something I did, I can easily just wipe it clean or scrape the paint off and try again. It's much easier to recover from mistakes than I initially thought. I guess this is just one of the things I need to do to get better.
Oh, get out of here. How's it going? Is the painting coming along well?
Oh, Mr. Amane, did your guests go home already?
No, I just stepped away for a moment. Today's guest thinks of Arya as something of a fortune teller. They apparently have a hard time speaking when I'm in the room. May I have a look?
Sure. I messed up and put on too much white.
Oh, this seems quite difficult.
I'm sorry. You gave me all of these wonderful supplies, and yet I worry that I won't be able to make anything with them.
You're so hasty. There's no need to rush things. If people could learn to paint amazing works of art in a day, there would be no such thing as professionals. It'll be fine. For now, just create something that you are satisfied with, even if it takes some time. Once you can make that happen, then you will be able to truly... you will be truly ready to start oil painting in earnest. In other words, now is exactly the time where you should be making mistakes. This is when you build and solidify your foundations.
Amane flashed me a supportive smile. Feeling encouraged by his support and understanding, I breathed a sigh of relief. That's when... In the vermilion backlight, I began to sense this strange feeling of discomfort. What's going on? It's like Mr. Amana's smile is warped. Now that I think about it, I felt the same sense of discomfort numerous times before.
Do you want to have a look?
What?
Kimo!
Before I could even ask what he meant, Amane leaned over to me. I was startled by him suddenly getting so close to me and I just froze. But... within just a matter of seconds, the true nature behind that strange feeling slowly began to make itself clear. When I looked closely, it's like one of his eyes wasn't moving. Oh, does he have a glass eye? Also, both of his eyes aren't the same color.
Well, did you figure it out? I have a prosthetic left eye.
Oh, please excuse me. I wasn't thinking and just stared at it. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. Most people don't even notice, so I wanted to see if something was off.
Huh. I never noticed that. Even when he got super close like that, I kind of... Has that been there the whole time? I'll have to rewatch the VOD. Not at all. I just thought that you might be tired. I never would have imagined you have a prosthetic eye. Even up close, I can't tell.
I see. The engineer who designed this would be very happy to hear you say that.
Now that he mentioned it, there have been moments where it seemed like his left eye wasn't focused on what he was looking at. Even still, it does look like it moves the same as his right eye. It's amazing. I thought prosthetic eyes didn't ever move at all. Ugh, sorry, I did it again.
I'm also doing it. It really is well made, isn't it?
It really is.
My left eye was lost during the war. It feels like a part of my body is a piece of art now, so I don't feel quite so bad about it anymore. But, of course, I do have the inconvenience of being blind in one eye, and I sometimes get migraines because of it.
Oh, that's what that was. Okay. See, during the war, I guess not everything made it through unscathed.
Meaning?
Well, yesterday, Arya was telling me about the air raid shelter. I just kept thinking about how maybe that was the reason why the residence wasn't destroyed.
Arya was talking about the air raid shelter?
Yes, I spotted the entrance next to the flower beds.
I see. Yes, I distinctly remember how hard it was to find people to construct it for us. War is a truly frightening experience. It changes people. I never want anyone to experience that kind of fear and suffering ever again.
Amane scowled and stared off into the distance, as if he were recalling a terrible memory. Even when I closed my eyes, I could still see that striking look of his. War, huh? I was in elementary school back then. I remember back when people used to shower me with pity for both being born poor and my terrible upbringing. It would make me so angry and wish I was born earlier. I used to think that if I was around everyone when we all experienced this great loss together, nobody would single me out and pity me for my life circumstances. I was so stupid. I thought it was better to witness hell on earth with everyone than to suffer on my own. But I was also so desperate. I thought about so many things even when I was just a lonely child. When I really stop and look back at my life, even just breathing is painful. But I somehow managed to survive in spite of that. And now, maybe because I finally have some peace of mind, I can look back at my life with some sense of composure. Still, that prosthetic eye really is like a piece of art. I wonder if the entire thing is made out of glass. His prosthetic was a brighter color than his right eye. It has a glow similar to Miss Aria's.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Wait. Now that I really think about it, why not just make the prosthetic eye the same color as his natural eye? Maybe his left eye was always a different color and he just replicated that. But still, does that mean she inherited her eye color from Mr. Amane? Or could it be her mother's? Which would mean...
So, Arya getting her body parts extracted, do you think...
Is she like regenerating them somehow?
Heterochromia, maybe? Oh, that's very innocuous.
I should stop. I hated when people asked about my parents or my upbringing more than anyone. Even though I'm just sitting here thinking about how I felt back then, I found myself agonizing over it so much that it filled me with shame. It made me very uncomfortable. With them being former nobility, there has to be troubles and hardships they face that I can't even imagine. Yet, here I am getting like this over their eye colors, and doing the exact same things the people I hated used to do to me. A deep, heavy sigh escaped from my mouth. But still, the part of me that lurks deep inside my heart, that wants to know everything I can about Arya, will never go away. It really makes me sick. But at the same time, I don't want to just make assumptions about her. I wonder, at what point does the desire to want to get to know someone go from healthy and normal to deplorable? I picked up the perfume Arya gave me as if I was drawn to it. The moment that scent filled my nose, I was transported back to the time we spent together yesterday. Just want to know more. More.
What's wrong? Why are you apologizing? Oh dear, I'm over here, Ichiko. Look me in the eyes when you talk to me.
My entire body was throbbing, all the way down to my fingertips. Our noses brushing against each other like that. What if our lips also... What was I doing? Ugh, thinking about something so lewd like that. Jeez, enough already. I need to get some sleep.
Bro.
I feel like I'm going out of my mind because of everything that happened this week. Jeez. And here I thought I'd read that painting book a bit before bed. Enough. I've had enough for today. I'm gonna get some sleep. I placed the back of my hand against my burning hot cheek. The persistent sound of my throbbing heart gradually began to calm down. I wonder if Miss Arya's already asleep. I want to see her face again. I hope tomorrow it gets here fast. Too bad. It seems like things didn't go so well today.
Lady Arya, all the guests have arrived. Where's my father? He's over there, speaking with the newborn's mother. Newborn? The newborn's mother? So somebody in here is having kids, we just don't know who it is. Is it Sui? I don't know. Cause Sui's the only one that, like... It's me. Thanks, Sheldon. Amane is pregnant. Who the fuck are you? Who are you? Did the housemaid make that?
Bosuke.
Did we hear this name? Are? The gardener. Was that the gardener's name?
Perhaps there was a misunderstanding yesterday. Therefore, I'm going to make this crystal clear. Don't start a conversation with me ever again. This is not the first time I have said this to you. I'm terribly sorry, Lady Aria.
It is the gardener. Yeah.
Aria? It's that same symbol.
Is it a religious thing?
Aria? Solsuke, like, sounds familiar as a name, like, in this game. Was he the one who, like, took Arya's blood?
I've got so many theories. In the first episode of this game, please share your theories. Yes, please share your theories. I'm curious.
I don't think so. That one felt like a rando. Where have I heard that name? Solsuke.
Wait, I'm gonna pull up the clip actually. Cause now I'm thinking about it. Let me see if I can find it. Art supplies. The umbilical cord. It was after this, right? Here it is. Kakeshita. We can let them handle things for the most part. I understood. What about this weekend from Miss Yoshino? Oh, it was Kakeshita then. Okay, Kakeshita is the security guard, so it's somebody different. Ponyo? Why are we talking about Ponyo? There was a Solsuke? I've never seen Ponyo. I thought I heard it in this game, but I guess I could be wrong. Alright.
Even though I was able to fall asleep after all that, I still woke up earlier than normal.
Maybe it's the deal of learning given name and surname separately.
No, I think the security guard and the gardener are different people. It's been a while since I woke up at 5.
You're not missing much.
From the moment I woke up, my heart was still pounding, just like it was before I went to sleep. It made me wonder how I was even able to sleep like that. Feels like I won't be able to do my job right at this rate. There's no need for me to get all flustered. I can see Miss Aria every day, after all. When I see her, I should just enjoy it to the fullest. No, I have to stop thinking about this. I need to calm down. Take a deep breath. I'm gonna work on art today. I need to make sure I get my cleaning done as quickly and efficiently as I can. Alright, time to clean the first floor.
Okay, crash.
That come from the kitchen? That's see?
Oh hey, it's you, Itsuko! Good morning!
Good morning, see? It's been a little while, hasn't it?
Right? How you been?
It's been many days since I last saw See. Over the past few days, she's been making food at their shop and bringing it over to the house. So while I certainly felt her presence here and there, we never ran into each other during those days. So some time ended up passing by without us crossing paths. I think I last saw you when the parties were wrapping up?
Could be. That was about a week ago, wasn't it? What have you been up to? Things going well with Aria, huh?
Yeah, more or less. It has only been a week, but it feels like a month has passed. So much has happened since that night. I want to tell her all about it, but I just can't. I wanted to tell her about me trying to run away, about that room, about Miss Aria, everything. But I realized that I was bogged down with a lot of secrets.
More or less. Leaves a lot to the imagination. You okay, Ichiko?
Well, you know, it just means that nothing has changed. They're still treating me well, as always. How has your week been, see? You haven't been doing the cooking here recently, right?
Yep. You noticed? We're actually in the process of opening up a new shop, so things have been crazy busy lately. I've been constantly on the move, running around all over the place.
Oh, I see. Sounds rough. You holding up okay? Have you talked to Mr. Amane about it? If you need a break, I'm more than happy to help out.
You're so fired up!
What did you say in the beginning? Jeez, I was giving you my full attention.
I know, thanks. But honestly, I'm fine. Both my health and work are all good. To be honest, coming here is like a breath of fresh air. I don't have to listen to anyone complain when I'm here at the residence. I could even do stuff like sneak a peek into the garden. That's just between you and me, by the way.
Of course. But I totally get it. I often find myself spacing out and staring at the scenery around here. Doesn't it feel like you're in a foreign country whenever you walk around the garden or fountain?
Totally! It feels like I got transported somewhere really far away. Just being here makes me happy. Oh, also, sometimes I look around the house to try and find your room.
Really? Where do you think it is?
Up the stairs on the left side. When you look from outside, it's the window on the same side as the kitchen.
Too bad, that's incorrect.
No way! Okay then, where is it?
How should I describe it? It's the exact opposite of what you said.
I guess you could say that it's the area of the house that you'd see if you were looking up from the fountain.
It feels like it's been quite a while, but it's only been a week since we've seen each other. And here we are, talking like we're making up for lost time. I really do enjoy talking with City. I can feel my shoulders relax and I just feel totally at ease.
Oh jeez, I need to get a move on. Before I go, I had a feeling that I'd bump into you today. So, I made a special bento just for you, Ichiko.
Whoa, you mean it's different from everyone else's?
Yup. Thought you might be a little peckish. Besides, making bentos is actually pretty fun. Ah, it's so cute! The carrots are shaped like cherry blossoms! No need to worry, I left out the onions. Thank you.
No worries.
I always hope I'll get to see you every day I come here, so I'm glad that happened today.
Yeah, me too.
You're making me blush. See ya later. Let's have a great day.
Yeah. Oh, good luck with the new shop.
Thanks. Cute.
I'm so happy that she not only wants to see me every day, but she went out of her way to tell me that. Even made me my very own bento too. I thought I'd eat this later when I get hungry, but since I'm already here, might as well just have it now.
This is so good.
Oh, I think this is sakura denbu.
Oh,
There's grilled salmon too. Maybe it was because I had a nice, casual conversation with City, but I felt quite refreshed. I have a full stomach now, and I can feel the motivation coming too. There's plenty of time, so I think I'll just focus on cleaning downstairs until Mr. Amane comes down. Oh, I'm feeling a little tired. I might call it here. I'm feeling a little... out of it. It's been like almost 3 hours, so I think this is a good place to end it. Sure, why not? Eepy, fish. Man, I want fish. I want sushi now. Blah blah. Alright, I'll have sushi another day. Alright, well, yeah, that was like almost 3 hours of Aria, so not bad. Peace. Alright, thank you everybody so much for joining me for IWAKURA ARIA. Here, over on Twitch side, let's see if we can find anybody to raid. I need to learn how to raid better. Oh, Rin is live. Yeah, we'll raid Rin. That sounds awesome. Right. Okay, let me... There we go. Alright. And then let's see if I can find someone on YouTube as well. Who's live right now? The guitar is soothing. It is. It's very lovely. You're live right now. Oh, Plum is live right now. Yeah, I'll go raid her. See if I can manage it. Redirect. Here we go. Yeah. Alright. We will raid Plum on YouTube, and then Celestial Rin on Twitch, which is a friend of a friend. Alright, well, with that, thank you everybody so much for joining me for IWAKURA ARIA. This was fun. I enjoyed this quite a lot. I was making that music playlist for you just to illuminate. Hey, you're making a playlist for me? Thank you. Okay. I will see you all later. Everybody, alright, I will see you all later. Thank you so much for joining me. And with that, good